We're not holding back. We getting right to it. Ezekiel chapter 3, starting at verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest. Eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of an hard language, but to the house of Israel. Verse 6. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. So I had to open up with that list of precepts, because we got a major problem going on here in the body. We do. And we're not going to act like we don't see this elephant in the room. All right, enough is enough. We're not going to act like we don't see this elephant in the room, this big ass elephant. We're not going to act like we don't see it. We're going to call it out. As we know, Yahweh is waking up the world with this truth. And with this great awakening, you have many people of the diaspora knowing who their true identity is, right? Many Israelites are waking up. And within this great awakening, you have many 2/3 who are masquerading in this truth. And they're not hard to find, because they stick out like sore thumbs. They're really not hard to spot. Yeah, these are the 2/3 that know a little bit of the truth. And they boast in pride, right? They wear it like a badge of honor, right? Oh yeah, we the chosen. We the Israelites. Yeah. They talk all that noise there. But what their actions say? They ain't about that action. They talk all that noise, but they not about that action. And y'all know exactly what that action is. The law. Obedience to God's word, right? They not about that. They'll boast and make their claim of being Israel. But when it comes down to doing what Yah says, they want to stick to the ways of this world. They're double-minded, right? They still thinking and cleaving to the ways of the heathen, right? Yeah, yeah. They'll glory in the drip. They'll glory in some fringes, right? And all the Hebraic style of clothing. They'll glory in that. They'll get fresh. But tell them to show their knowledge with their fruits. I bet they fall short. Masquerading. Want all the glory of the inheritance, right? They want all the glory of the inheritance, but don't want to follow the code of the inheritance. Yeah, we calling these wicked individuals out. We calling these wicked ass individuals out. Yeah, we calling them out. See, these same individuals will act like they know a little scripture, right? They'll glory in a precept here and there, but then what they turn around and do? Something strictly of this world. Something strictly of this world. They'll say a prayer for you, right? They'll say a prayer for you and then turn around and buy some cigarettes to smoke. Or turn around and buy some blunts for their sister or brother. After claiming Jesus and wanting to say a prayer, knowing that they Judah. These are the 2/3 masquerading in truth. And we're gonna stop ignoring this big ass elephant in the room, because it's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of these 2/3. A lot of these 2/3 defiling the essence of the truth for bragging rights and for pride, right? And just to talk some noise. We rebuke all that. We rebuke all of that. They want to state their claim of knowing the house of David, right? They want to stake their claim knowing some of the description of the Most High Yah, and then turn around and do some straight wickedness. We rebuke all that. They're wise in that wickedness. They're wise in that wickedness. They may have a little biblical knowledge of it, but they're wise in that wickedness. You tell them to follow the code as the code is written, they got all the excuses you can name in the world. They got all the excuses. And let's get to that. I'm going to go to that precept right now. Let's call this mess out. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Tell them to follow that Torah. They have no knowledge on that. They're rebellious as hell. Wicked. Oh, but they're quick to say, oh yeah, we the chosen. Yeah. Yeah, Kanye this, Kanye said this, Kanye said that. Kyrie Irving, they'll glory in these men that stepped up and said a little something, but are still living as puppets. Yeah, they'll glory in that. They'll glory in that, stake their claim of that, their support of that. But what about the support of Yah and what Yah says, right? What about that Torah? They want to half-ass that. Yeah, that's exactly what they want to do. They want to half-ass that. Oh, we'll keep this here. Oh yeah, I know it's the Sabbath. You know, we're not supposed to buy or sell. but then still step their asses outside and go buy some frivolous stuff out of carnality. Out of carnality. Not out of necessity, out of carnality. No cooking on the Sabbath, but they'll cook out of that carnality, right? They'll blurt all that out, but then live out of straight hypocrisy because they are masquerading in this truth. Masquerading. Children of Hashatan. Masquerading in truth. As wild beasts to be destroyed. Enough with that. Let's go ahead and go to what Yahushua had to say in dealing with such rebellious and wicked Israelites. John chapter 8, verse 31. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. What did Yahushua say? If you continue in his word, then you're his disciples indeed. But these 2/3 masquerading in truth, they're not continuing in the word. They just want the glory of the heritage, right? They want the glory of the heritage. They want everything carnal of the heritage, but yet they don't want to follow suit to the code. Wicked, rebellious 2/3 who ought to be destroyed. Verse 33. They answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and we never, Salaki, and we were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? So I skipped ahead of myself there. Yahushua told them one other thing before they stepped out with that carnal representation of being Israelites. Yahushua told them in verse 32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So after he said, if you continue in my word, you are my disciples indeed. After he said that, he turned around and said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And these wicked, rebellious Israelites arguing with Mashiach, right? Going back and forth with Mashiach, did what exactly we see them doing now. The ones that know a little bit of truth. They boast in the carnality. They make their boasting in the heritage of the carnality of it. Not the law, not the things that are spiritual, the things that are of the flesh. They make a high boasting of that and turn hypocrites to the things that are supposed to be lawful. They turn hypocrites once obedience is mentioned. So let's reread what these same Israelites, right? These same Israelites, let's reread what they said, which is in comparison to the attitude now. They say in verse 33, they answered him, we be Abraham's seed, and were never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Verse 34, Yahushua answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. These same 2/3 masquerading in truth, yeah, servants of sin. servants of sin. These same 2/3, overly religious 2/3 at that, yeah, y'all servants in sin. Because at the same time, with everything that you want to claim out of this biblical truth, you still want to turn around and do the desires of your wicked ass heart. Yeah, servants of sin, as Mashiach had just stated here in what we read, servants to sin. In one breath, you talking about you the chosen, and then the next minute, you running your ass over to a crawfish boil. Hypocrisy. How in one breath you talking about you the chosen, and then you gonna run and eat some abominations? Got a whole plate full of abominations, eating up slop and filth. Oh, there's plenty more examples. There's plenty more examples. I'm gonna touch on them tonight. I'm gonna touch on those examples tonight. Many people are gonna get cut with the word and the facts tonight. Many people are. By Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Verse 35. Yahweh Shah says, and the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the son abideth forever. Verse 36, if the son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. So these 2/3 masquerading in truth, we hear you, we see you. We hear you and we see you. Your camouflage is ineffective. Your camouflage is ineffective to those who are really about this truth. How in one breath you talking about you the chosen, but yet you can't even make sacrifices. You can't make the appropriate sacrifices that come with it to live a set apart lifestyle. You want to be set apart in the drip. You want to be set apart in the clothing, in the fringes. You want to be set apart in just your skin color. You don't want to be set apart in the laws of Yah. You don't want to be set apart by following the example of Hamashiach. Nah. Hypocrites. A bunch of hypocrites walking the earth. Take this cut. Take this cut. All y'all can take this cut. Y'all need to do better. It's a damn shame. Y'all need to do better. Getting back to it. Verse 37. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but ye seek to kill me, because my word hath no place in you. Words of Yahweh Shai himself, speaking about these same Israelites that are the topic of discussion in this live stream. These 2/3 masquerading in truth, we know exactly who y'all are. It's not hard to tell. Y'all like the glory of it. Y'all just like the glory of it. Y'all not living it for real. Y'all want to be seen. Y'all want to be seen with it, right? Y'all want bragging rights with the heritage. Y'all want to be seen with the heritage. But when it comes actually living it out and making sacrifices and contending for the faith, y'all fold like some chairs. Y'all fold like some chairs. Tell me when I'm lying, because there's not going to be any lies here. I need your cowboy. Continuing on. I speak that which I have seen, with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. Verse 39, they answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Yahushua saith unto them, if ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the works of Abraham. Ain't none of y'all wicked 2/3 Israelites trying to false claim the truth doing the works of Abraham. Many of y'all talk down on Abraham, right? Y'all talk down on Abraham by your double-minded speech, cursing yourselves. And I'm not even gonna get started on the women, these 2/3 women out here masquerading in truth. Oh yeah, they curse Abraham left and right. Every time they open their mouth, they cursing Abraham. Every time they open their mouth, because there's certain truths that we all know. There's certain truths that Yah has established that they hate. And they'll twist up the scriptures and twist up rhetoric, speaking on things they ought not to be speaking on because they hate the truth. And they talk down on the forefather Abraham. Just like Yahushua said here. Just like he said here. Getting back to it. Verse 40. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that had told you the truth, which I have heard of Yah. This did not Abraham. Abraham didn't do none of that wickedness that these 2/3 are walking around here masquerading in the truth. And some of you Israelites, you babes in the truth, y'all get deceived by them because they love putting their faces in front of a camera. They love to set these platforms up and be gatekeepers to their foolishness on social media. Yeah, they love doing that. They love setting these groups and these Facebook pages and these Instagram pages, calling themselves spreading some truth, but living a whole lie behind the facade. Living a whole lie behind the facade. Shame on you all. Shame on every last one of you 2/3 masquerading in truth. Getting back to it. Verse 41. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then say, Salakia, then said they to him, we be not born of fornication. We have one father, even Yah. Yahushua said unto them, if Yah were your father, ye would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from Yah. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Stop right there. So these same 2/3 Israelites are the same ones that deny Mashiach. Yeah, you'll catch them denying Mashiach too. Yeah, the so-called the Old Testament only Hebrews. You Old Testament only Hebrews, non-messianic Hebrews, denying the Messiah, talking about the heathen set up the so-called New Testament. Right? Yeah. They fit that mold too. 2/3 masquerading in truth. You gotta be careful who y'all listening to, Mashbaka. Real talk. You really gotta be careful of the sources you tune into. Because there's a lot of these wicked 2/3 masquerading in truth, transforming into angels of light, like Hashatan, their father, does. And that's another category of these 2/3 masquerading in truth. Old Testament only Hebrews. You Hebrews that are Old Testament only. when really it's one whole book. Yeah, they put Old Testament, they put New Testament there, but no, it's all the same. They mirror each other. The so-called Old Testament, the so-called New Testament are mirrors of each other. It's one whole manuscript. Talking about the heathen made up the New Testament to put Israel into idolatry. Man, get the hell out of here with that crap. Get the hell out of here with that crap. I'm so sick of you 2/3, man. Real talk. I'm so sick of you 2/3, especially you 2/3 masquerading in truth, fooling those who are on milk. Got women calling themselves preaching, getting their face in front of the camera, preaching, or they're trying to teach the Bible. Nah, you're in idolatry. You're in fornication. Teach other women how to be better women. Stop dealing with the scriptures as men. Yeah, y'all the 2/3 too. All y'all can get this cut. I need y'all call shimmer myself, y'all shut. All y'all can get this cut. We calling the elephant out that's in the room. We calling it out. We no longer pretending like it's not there. Nah, we calling this mess out with these 2/3 masquerading in truth. They're all about the flesh. They're not about the spirit. They're about the flesh. It's not hard to tell. It's not hard to tell. As for the wisdom, knowledge, and discernment on these wicked individuals masquerading in truth. Ask Yah for the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and discernment to point these individuals out, so therefore you're not deceived. If you're not asking Yah for anything else every day, it should be for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. At the bare minimum, you should be asking Yah for an increase of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding every day. Therefore, you have discernment. Therefore, you develop discipline. Therefore, you know how to take the appropriate actions according to the will of the Father. And therefore, you're not deceived when these foolish, rebellious 2/3 are masquerading in truth with their devilish asses. Let's get back to it. Verse 42. Yahushua said unto them, if Yah were your father, ye would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from Yah, neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Old Testament only brews. You Old Testament only fools. Denying Mashiach, denying the Son over some foolishness, talking about the heathen created the Son. Man, get out of here with that. Verse 43. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word. Even because ye cannot hear my word. Why can't they hear the word? Mashiach, he's going to answer us here in the next precept. But these same individuals, these wicked ass individuals that like to masquerade in the truth, that like to throw a little bit of Hebrew here and there, call themselves by Hebrew names, yet living worldly as hell, nasty and defiled, still living in whoredom, still doing all these other things of the world, but want to claim themselves as Israelites. Get the hell out of here with that mess. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this and hearing this, and Yasharal, all you in truth, letting it just slide on by. No, call that mess out, man. Call all that mess out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's too many of these fools running around. It's too many of these fools running around masquerading in truth, deceiving many other people, especially those who are babes in the truth, still feeding off of milk. There's no excuses. There's no excuses to be deceived by any of these wicked ass individuals. None whatsoever. So we're going to figure out why these same wicked ass individuals can't hear the words from our Messiah. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father Hasatan, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. So that explains why you have these wicked ass 2/3 masquerading in truth. Because guess what? Hasatan masquerades in the truth too. He transformed into an angel of light, so therefore his ministers do the same thing. Some are just more blatant. We already know about these mega church pastors and the aspiring pastors that want to be just like their wicked, nasty asses. And therefore you have these Israelites running around here, these 2/3 Israelites acting like they know some truth, but yet living like straight up heathens outside of the stuff they want to boast about pertaining to the heritage. Get the hell out of here with all this, man. Y'all are disgusting. Ye are of the father, ye are of your father, the devil. Ye are of your father, Hasatan. And the lust of your father, ye will do. Y'all are children of Satan. As Mashiach said to those same Jews who had the same attitude as these 2/3 today. Ye are of your father Hasatan, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning. He abode not in the truth, and he's a liar and the father of lies. Do better. And if you happen to be one of these wicked ass Israelites running around with a double mind, got 1 foot in the truth and 1 foot in the world, still thinking like a heathen, acting like a heathen, but yet want to claim the things of Yah, hey, do better. Take this cut and do better. I'm out. Shalom.